Upland Revival epic. We ain't here to hate, we here to educate. Check the data, check the facts, we don't fabricate. Revival on the mic, yeah, we set it straight. 55 pages deep, try to debate. Yeah. Dollar per thousand, that's the UPX rate. They call it free, but check your bank statement date. FSA properties looking real great till you build and realize the E2 too late. Too small for a structure, can't fit on the plate. 100K net worth and your free mints evaporate. 1.5 cents to 1, same price at the gate. Dry cleaner the track field, how you gonna equate? 10% fee every time that you trade. 5 from the buy, 5 from the seller paid. Gone and it purrs pricing, but the rates never displayed. We just want the framework, why's it feel like a raid? We ain't here to hate, we here to educate.
All right, let's go and get that down. We are Upland Revival. We are here. Let's go.
0 rewards, tell me what that rank can do. 5 origins merge and everyone came through. As a first, not in a regimen, I thought we were through. Spent 1,300 Sparklet on a single merge move. 500K a week on contracts.
I'm gonna have to start rapping it, Kev. I'm gonna have to get down on it, bro.
You gotta go, man. Go. Well,
we gotta get 50 Cent, bro. We gotta guest star on this, bro. 50 Cent really pump up Upland.
Hell yeah.
16 positives, 19 contradictions, 158 articles, no fiction. Real talk.
UplandRevival.com.
That's right, baby. All right, go ahead and cut that, Kev.
Check the loaded, 280 structures deep, bill planner telling you.
Let's go.
All right, what is going on, guys? We are Upland Revival. That is one of our new fun little theme songs that we got here that we are working on. If you have not yet, please go check out uplandrevival.com. We are giving basically Upland a facelift, and we are doing it on our own, and we are trying to help build and really grow and help cultivate Upland as a whole. And this is going to be a really fun show. We've got a really big week, which I'm really excited for. We got a really fun show today, and then me and Kev are both actually going to go on Upland After Dark, right? Which show are we going on this? We're going on 2.
So we're invited. We haven't made a commitment as far as
I did. I already committed. Okay.
So we're gonna go check them out, hang out with our boys at Upland After Dark, and kind of just chill out. I mean, they got the chillest freaking show that you could imagine. So
here's the thing.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Me and Kev, we love all of our influencers. Everybody, even X1. I mean, we love everybody. We want everyone to be positive and uplifting the community and really engaging. Kev and I are going to talk about some really fun things today. What people don't really understand is, Kev and I, we've got multiple businesses of our own. And we do a lot of different things as acting CEOs, as acting bosses, acting dads, acting husbands. There's a lot of different hats that we wear. And then we come here to help really celebrate Upland, and we do it because we love our community, we love you guys, and we do this for free. We there's no skin in our game. We don't get paid to do this. We don't want to get told to say anything. So when we give our advice, we give it with what we would do for our own business. And Kevin and I both have businesses that do more revenue than Upland. So I mean, we know how to make revenue. We know how to generate business. We know what we're doing. And so we're not just saying that Upland doesn't. We're just saying, hey, we're giving up our $3 million business advice because we're looking at Upland as an investment, because we're not here to play the game. And we're not going to say that, other people are not, but at the end of the day, we want to help all people win. All people win. So we're going to walk through some numbers today, and then we're going to give out some pretty sound economical, business advice that we think that Upland could do that would really change the game for not just whales, but for new players and interim players. So we're just going to give our best, and you guys can take that for what it is. You guys can love it, like it, share it, talk about it. But either way, we're just here to help grow Upland and grow the community because we love you guys and we love Upland. And so we want to try and keep a good, positive, fun-filled vibe. And yes, be on as many influencer shows as we can, social media bros, whatever you guys are, have us on your show. We will never say no. We will always come on and talk about Upland because we love to do it. But today we want to talk about the numbers, bro. Kev, I mean, listen, do you know how much Upland made in the past 6 months? I'm gonna tell you a number that's gonna blow you away, bro.
It's just an estimate, right? I mean, we don't really.
Again, We don't really know, but these estimates are based on public data, and we have a lot of access to
Sure.
public data, and so we can understand what they're selling, what they're not selling. We can put that through different measurements and AI to come up with good estimates. Okay, just like CPAs and accountants do, because that's what we have. Those are the type of people we hire to do those things for us. We're just
Sure.
doing this for fun, for Upland. So Upland, technically, in the past 6 months, which I think is kind of wild, they did $1.38 million. And that
Right.
means that they're doing good revenue. And so when I saw that number from October to March, I was really glad to see that. I was glad to see that they are producing some revenue still to create, whether they be money grabs or whatever they are, because we still don't actually know what
Sure.
any of them do or what any of them are for, because none of them have utility, none of them are connected, no matter what anyone thinks. There's still no life or whatever you want to call it to give a building or whatever. You got to pet your plant. I still can't talk about petting your plants without smirking on my face, dude.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I'm just like, why are we petting plants? That's cool, unless there's a reason for it. So give us the reason for all the things. But let's talk about the numbers, Kev, because you love the numbers, right?
Yeah.
What did you find the most interesting in that audit that we ran to find the 1.38 million in revenue in the past 6 months?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I found anything interesting, like super like caught off guard. I mean, we
Yeah,
did our Upland basically did 357,000 with between October and March in just selling out of the Sparklet store.
Sparklet
Um,
alone, by the way, Sparklet
Sparklet
alone.
alone, which is great. Which like we've always said that we want Upland to make money, because in order for us to see in-game utility, like they have to be able to afford to provide it, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things that we're kind of going to touch on uh, down the road here. And all of this is on our website. There's links in the
Yes.
description where you can kind of go through and kind of look at things for yourself. And we're definitely not claiming that we know all of the answers.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh, for sure.
just talked to somebody today in Discord, and like we're getting a lot of like controversy comments about some of the things that we're saying, some of the things that we're doing, some of the biggest players in the game, and they're coming to us and they're like they don't like what they hear, like, and again, like I know like nobody's going to really want to hear this stuff. Like I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know
Yeah,
that this is
for
happening,
sure.
because
I
like
don't want to
we
not know what's going on in Upland. I don't want to not know what's
yeah,
connecting the dots to. I don't want
I
to. I
mean,
don't
we
want to. I
log
don't want to
in every
feel.
day. We're committed. We're committed to the game. We're committed to the community, and we really want Upland to be successful. I mean,
Yeah.
that's our overall goal. But when, like K Twice was saying, I mean, like I have too many employees. K Twice has too many employees. In we have too many customers. I mean, we do millions of dollars in revenue on a
Yep.
regular basis. Like we
Yep.
know what it takes to keep a customer happy. We
Yeah.
know what it takes to
We also
deliver a
know what it
great
takes to
service.
sacrifice, to also
Yeah,
be
like
honest and to be
we
transparent and to
know.
have open communication and to be there for your patients and your clients and to be there for people, to not gaslight them, mislead them, or purposely have them pay for something that they probably shouldn't be paying for to begin with, or not knowing what it's going to do for you. That's all that we're trying to do, is
Right,
trying to connect the dots for Upland business wise, because business guys like us are leaving Upland in the droves because they're
right.
looking at the sense of what's happening and being like, well, they're not really being productive to us as investors. They're either A, playing a game, or B, I honestly still don't know what they're doing. And you can't tell me that you do either.
Sure.
Because if you know what they're doing, then please share with us, because they've said that they were going to be doing these things for 5 years, 6 years, and none of them have come to fruition. We still have 19 different ways that Upland makes money, and I still spend it, and I still don't know what any of it does. Right? They just changed. They just converted the Pro Tem to STEM. They had Spark. They have properties. They've got Upix. They've got their own coin. I mean, you can. There's connect them. Like there's so many. There's legits. There's assets. I mean, there's so many different things, but nothing has truly been connected in this game, and I think that's all that we want, so that we can
Yeah.
play it,
Well,
with each other.
and that kind of goes back to like the audit that we've created. If you go
Correct.
to uplandrevival.com/audit, it kind of explains that, like, and again, we're getting a lot of like feedback, and not necessarily positive. Like one of the things that I was telling K Twice today was, like when you start making sense, the first thing that someone tries to do is start discrediting you. Basically try to start saying, "Oh, you're crazy," or just a whole bunch of nonsense. But here are the facts. The facts are we've all been playing this game for 5 years. Like everyone's ideology of how Upland should be in the future, how it should be now, like it's irrelevant. The facts are we all need new players. In order to get new players, like we're not attracting new players right now. So all of our opinions in as far as what Upland is, how wonderful they are, how great the developers are, the founders are, and all of that, like it's irrelevant when it comes to a business state of mind. Like the one thing that we all need, we need new players. In order to get new players, what we've been doing is not working. So something needs to change. Something needs to add value. So we really kind of took the time to try to figure out like what could be holding these players back from becoming part of our community, because that's really what we want. Like we really want people to be part of our community. So some of the numbers. So City Evolutions 228,000, which pretty good. But again, like these were cities that were closed down. We all voted on it. Like I don't think that we necessarily knew that these votes would play out the way that they did. We could definitely talk about the new voting opportunity that's coming aboard. I feel like we're being asked to vote on stuff that really isn't relevant. It's just really a way to like get us excited, to make us feel like we're a part of something that we're really necessarily not able to make any decisions on. Like voting on how the Sparklet actually like all of the burn Sparklet and all of that, like where it goes, like that's not helpful. That's not really giving us the opportunity to make the game better. Like
but that right there, Kev. Okay, so on that point,
sure,
there's nothing that actually makes the game more valuable and better except for uppies. And here's how I learned real quick again how they genuinely don't care about us, and I think they think we're stupid. What did I tell you, Kev, when it came to the uppies? I noticed that they started to force merge any merge to.
You're still an uppies lover.
But hold on,
but hold on. You love
but hear me out though. But follow me on this so you can understand where I'm going with this really quick. All right. So I told you that the uppies were starting to be forced merged into origins. They were trying to force the origins to go very quickly. I said this. There's an algorithm that's making if you go first and a first, you get an origin. So I started merging the firsts again and getting the origins. Well, I have a lot of level 5s, 6s, 7s. I've been trying to merge a lot of 3s and 4s to get to these 5s. Well, now if you go into the game and you try to merge level 4s, even on firsts, you get this, okay? And what that says is it's not available. You can no longer merge even firsts. That means if you merge a first and a first, you don't even get a first, you get nothing available, which means the mechanism is broke. They have poured nothing into these uppies. They have poured absolutely it goes to show that the mechanism for the most valuable foundation of this game is already malfunctioning and broken because they don't care.
That's from their own words, right, K Twice? I mean, we're not saying it's the most valuable. I mean, they came out and said that these were the fundamental, like the new way and this and that, and
then said they had to devalue them because they got so valuable so fast.
A bunch of fear of missing out, and these quotes and all of these things can be explained in the audit. I mean, and again, these are just ways that I have learned through running multiple businesses that the fear of missing out is a way to get people to purchase and buy things. And I really
can't disagree with you anymore. I can't. I mean, when the actual mechanism of merging is already broken and not even like cared about, like the fact that you can't even merge like a first and a first and get another first level 5, that means all level 5s are gone. Are all level 5s gone? No, because firsts will never run out. That's what they said. Firsts will never run out. So again, how are they running out of level 5s? Because the mechanism it's broke. That's all it is. Is if you didn't know the mechanism is broke, it tries to charge you 240 to merge your Sparklet, 240 Sparklet to merge, but you can't merge because there's no more level 5s or origins
Sure,
anyways. So again, you're
So
stuck. Now you're capped because of the mechanism and the algorithm that they completely butchered and they completely messed up, where it could have just been merge an origin and an origin and get an origin. And that's it. Don't do anything else. And then with your first and seconds or whatever else you want to go do after the origins, do what you want to do. But they cared so little about the mechanism, the beauty of what merging could have brought to Upland and the foundation of these uppies. Holy moly, man. It's not even, it doesn't even work. I mean, it's crazy. It's no care. They either really think we're dumb or they really dropped the ball on that again. And they're not
yeah,
talking about it. They're not even
and
bringing it up. They're just brushing it under the rug again. Oh, don't worry about it. Just don't listen to the social media bros. Don't listen to the guys that are running audits for the business, that are talking real numbers, real facts, trying to bring up real data to encourage them and say, hey, this is positive stuff. You guys are doing big numbers. So what are we doing with these big numbers? How are you bringing the game together? If you've got people like us buying, well, what's the benefit of that? Why
yeah,
aren't you spending
yeah,
these marketing dollars or these dollars into marketing budgets for new players? Why? Because the game's not tied together. You can't even play. The reason why they can't market to new players is because you can't market to a new player. They're depending on all of us that have been pot committed for so long to keep spending more and more money on more things that are irrelevant, and they're going to keep guiding us down a broken road because it's been nothing but a broken road, and you cannot disagree with that. God bless the broken road, baby. But that's just the truth, you know? Honestly, when X1 talks sometimes too, I feel like he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Because if he did, he would help guide us into a different direction that would tie these things together. Be like, hey, listen, all right, so I know that this isn't here and here, but with these uppies, guess what? This is what's going to happen. We're going to give you this and utility. He doesn't give any information because I don't even think he knows. That's how lack of communication is. How I don't even have to, I don't even blame X1. I think there's a lack of communication and a lack of transparency even with him. I got to give him grace for that because I do think that he is not even being told what to say or to do. He's being given a script, he runs his script, and that's what he does. And so I can only think that because if X1 truly cared about the game and cared about the community, he would do everything that he could to be popping on his videos, make more videos, talk more about what's happening, how we're going to attract new players, how we're not taking advantage of our old OGs and just doing a cash grab every 7 days. You know what I mean? Let's have a conversation. Come on other people's shows. Don't just be the main attractor guy. Like, come talk to us. Come on Upland After Dark. Come do all these things. You know, don't avoid hard conversations. And if you're being told to avoid a hard conversation, I get it. But we need to have it because you can give us light in this place of upland darkness. And that's all that I'm trying to do is find a little bit of light to hold on to and share with the rest of our community. So we have that little bit of glimmer of hope that, hey, maybe they are going to turn these uppies around. Maybe they are going to turn the merging around. Maybe they are going to connect these dots. And maybe I'm not going to have to pet my plant to attract an uppie. Like some of the things that they're doing inside of the game, it's just like, are these distractions? Or are these really where the game is going? Because I still have no idea of seeds and planting and protem and stem. And there's so much to it. And I'm like, okay, well, I finally got an answer. And me and Kev were talking about this, and there's a really great idea that we have that we think would help give Upland the cash they need on a monthly basis that they're already getting, but do it even more on a bigger level. When Kev was talking to me and we were going through Upland Revival, because Kevin is brilliant when it comes to this stuff, and we were going through all the website, and I was like, dude, what if all these OG players, right? I'm willing to pay a high amount. And I'm going to explain this in a second. I'm willing to pay a monthly membership amount as an OG player so that I don't have to do any of these these challenges so I have to get my 15.2%. I would rather pay $250 a month. I'd rather pay $99 a month.
You're going too far right now, K Twice.
I can't help it, bro. I can't help it.
Yeah, let's keep
I
talking.
talk about
so
these
first
things.
of all, man, for the uppies, like I have no idea what you're even talking about. Because I have not invested in uppies at all. And I don't even know about the level 5s or the this or the that. I haven't really been paying attention to them.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I find that they don't have any utility at this point. When they do start to have utility and they start making sense for a player to own them, then I may relook at them. But as of right now, they don't make any sense to me. So basically back to the purchases, vehicles that were sold, $220,000 roughly. These statistics can all be checked. That seems like a lot of money that would be sold to players when, again, the actual vehicle doesn't come with a lot of utility. Now, I know that they're starting to roll it out. It was never really broadcasted or given in an official statement, to help us understand like what
Do you want to
the
talk about that,
value
Kev? About what
actually
that
brings.
utility actually is?
What's that?
Do you actually want to talk about that? About what the potential utility actually is and what they're rolling out?
I mean, well, I mean, maybe when I get through the rest of this, so service structures, like basically within the last 6 months, 192,000, other store purchases, and again, this is just us speculating based on the overall volume, 174,000, the Seattle, Vancouver launch, 113,000. I mean, that alone came with 20 terminals rated at 30,000. Collector, I mean, the numbers just keep going and going and going and going. And again, you can go on the Upland Revival site and check it out, and you can kind of see it all for yourself.
What's the
But I
tool?
mean,
What's the tool called, Kev? It's a really great tool that we use, and I just forgot. What's the market? Not the
well,
market
there's a lot of
tool.
them. So if you go
Yeah.
to the tools section, you can see all of the tools that we do have available. Some of them are going to still need to continue to get better and better. Like one thing we're limited on, we don't have like a developer API code or anything like that. So, we're scraping a lot of the raw data down and just kind of making it work to the best of our ability. But that's one thing that we may be able to get down the road, so that way we can deliver true economic reports on a regular basis, because I think that that's important. And so based on all of that information, K Twice, now I agree. Like, we should definitely look at a way to not scare off new players. Like right now, we're
Correct.
like, if you're looking at all of
I
these
just
different
jumped way
things,
ahead because I get too excited. I know, I know, I
yeah,
know. But
yeah,
Kev
it's
got to
all
tie the
good.
bolts together, so I get it. It's my bad.
It's all good. But if we're really looking at a way to bring on new players, it would be pretty difficult for someone to come in and to put all of this money up front to play what everyone, not everyone, but a good portion of people. I think we're like, there's like I think it's smaller than 50%, like based on the players that I talk to, like, I would say maybe 25%, are like really like this, like just play the game to have fun, just do this, just do that. I mean, that's pretty difficult when you're when
I
you're
don't know, bro. I'm going to be honest.
investing
I've
a
been here.
large amount of money into playing a game. I mean, this is the most expensive game I've ever seen on the market. Like, if this is just a game, it's a
It's
very
not a
expensive
game.
game.
It's not a game. We're all looking to have fun, yes, and enjoy it, but it's also, you cash in, cash out. If there's a mechanism there to cash in your money and cash out your money, then there's an opportunity to get a return on that. And my return is great because I love the community. I love playing the game. That is also a part of my return, is enjoying this hobby with Kevin and with other friends of mine that we've been playing for 5 or 6 years. But we've been playing for 5 or 6 years, guys. And 90% of the people that I used to whale with and play with, and all the people like Sotheby's and Sanctum, and I mean, we'll go on for days, you know what I mean? And none of
Yeah,
these
they
guys
don't
play.
play.
None of them. None of them. And they're probably of the top 100
Well,
players.
maybe they play, but they're definitely not as active as they were before.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's
I
that's
mean, they
for
don't
sure.
talk. I mean, they don't engage. They don't play like they used to. We used to make deals all the time. We had barters, we had middlemen, we had people making money, making upics off our deals, you know what I mean, that we would wheel and deal with. I mean, it was fun. And that was a big part of the game. And I think that's why people don't understand why our frustration is what it is because we played a different game than what they're playing today. This is not the same. This is not the same Upland. It hasn't been for a long time.
Sure.
And we've been looking forward to that. We've been actually looking forward to hopefully having a better Upland and a better way to have different yields, different ways to make money, different opportunities like the uppies to have utility, and again, me and Kevin, here we are, you know, through Upland Revival, just one click away from launching our own automated system for utility for players that come and follow Upland Revival, because we want engagement. We're going to help reward that. We want to have people come to the website. We're giving over 1 million epics. That's utility, guys. We like
Right.
that, but we're gonna have even more things for other people that are holding certain uppies, certain properties, certain type things. Once we understand the game a little bit better, because we obviously don't understand the game, and we know that, we admit that, we're trying to understand it, but we're trying to figure it out, guys, I promise you, but we're not getting clear answers or transparency, which is
Sure,
why
sure.
we're frustrated, because we're smart business guys, and we just want to know, okay, listen, where's the end game? What are we doing here? What's this gonna be tied into? Because if I can see that, and I can see there's value in these uppies like I really thought we were gonna have, because they touted it so much, then we would make those investments. And you're seeing so many other players do that, which is why you're seeing 15,000 merges, bro. I mean, everyone sees it. Everyone sees how popular the uppies are, and except for Upland.
Yeah.
Why would you want to devalue
Well,
that and break the mechanism? Why would you not want to treat the mechanism with the utmost amount of respect and utility that you can give it, instead of shitting on it and devaluing it and throwing it into a market with a broken mechanism? I mean,
yeah, no, that's a tough one to I mean, we still don't understand why they would want to devalue it when they basically came out and said how Origins would be the only batch ever made, and they put a
Kev,
lot of hype on it, a lot of FOMO on it, and
what
really
does
got
a
people to
level 10 uppie
buy.
do for you?
I mean, obviously nothing.
What does a level 1 uppie do for you?
I mean, nothing. Like maybe
What
make you
does a
feel
level
good.
what does a level
I mean,
5
bro, we
uppie
don't
do?
need to go over all the levels like we know. Like as far as in-game utility benefits, nothing at this point.
So they
And
hyped up
it
this
doesn't
big
make
old thing, and
sense.
we still know nothing about it, and yet we all still spent money on it.
Yeah. And I mean
So
it's
that's where I'm going with this monthly thing, is what I'm talking about. There's so many things that Upland
sure.
can do if to raise money to have players like me that don't want to do all this. I don't want to do all this stuff. I want to pay $99 a month so I don't have to do any of the challenges, so I can come log in, collect my 15.3% yield, and go about my business. And that's it. And if
Yeah,
something strikes my interest, because uppies now have a foundational pull and have utility and have leverage and a system, an economic system where I can cash in and cash out and have an opportunity to transfer Sparklet, to bridge UPIX, to bridge USD, to bridge all types of different things to get these uppies to become more valuable into the market, the upland economy market. That's all that we're trying to do. And we can't do that. So in my opinion, I'm like, listen, I will pay money to unlock a bonus that says I'm a OG Upland and I'm paying a monthly fee that's going to
sure.
give me a certain amount of bonuses that's going to unlock for my uppies, a certain level of yield, that's guaranteed my yield. I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to get discounts on my building structures, right? So if I pay the 99 bucks a month, I'm just going to unlock more discounts on service structures, going to do unlock other fun things. Like, let's be smart about it. Let's incentivize players like us that just want to come in and play the game and not have to worry about doing all the challenges, but also have the challenges available to the people that want to play their little game and do their little thing, right? Perfect. That's you. I want to pay 99 bucks to avoid that. I want to pay 1,000 bucks to
Sure.
avoid that. I want to pay $500 a month to avoid that. And I promise you, thousands of the OGs would come right back, and you would have $100,000 a month in revenue sitting right there doing nothing but just clockwork. Just because we want to have that 15.3, 15.2 yield percent, and we want discounts on our service structures, and we want open up more opportunities. I mean, make it a tiered thing. Make it, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many opportunities that you can actually do here with a tiered monthly stipend
Well,
for
don't
Upland. And
forget
that Upland,
it used to be 17%.
oh my God, that's
And
right. Oh my God, that's
we
right.
dropped to 15.2, and now it looks like all of the benefits like uppies, for example, it just creates negativity when it comes to our monthly yield earnings, like if we don't participate. So it's
Yeah.
almost like like we're continuing to get stung and stung and stung, and making it to where we have to play the game,
And
like
the
in order
algorithm
to
too, even if
get,
you play the
get your
game with
monthly
the
yield.
those influencer scores, you can't, there's something else that you cracked the code on too when we were running those numbers that you and I were talking about. What is it about that was offsetting?
What do you mean? What part?
So you had found a something that was offset, and I can't remember. Oh man. Anyways, it'll come back to me. But there was something that
Yeah,
was
so
offset.
it could be the fact that Upland themselves had indicated that if they like with the new life coming into play, that there
Yeah.
was an issue with counting the scores correctly,
Oh
and
yes. Oh
they
yes.
took it
Yes.
away as a requirement and just basically said if you plant one plant, and don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. If you plant one plant, that you're going to get those two missions accomplished, with the gamified earnings.
Gotcha. There was something
So
more to that too. It's
their
more about the
mechanism
influencer
isn't
store. It was
working.
more about yeah, they're all the mechanisms are not working. But it was more about the algorithm to, when the service structures were, and anyway, it doesn't even matter. You kind of picked up what I was putting down,
Sure.
moving on to the next subject because we're gonna get caught up if we don't, because we will talk all
Yeah,
day.
yeah, no. I mean, I mean, basically, Upland needs about $230,000 a
Yeah,
month based on their average earnings right now, to pay their burn rate. I mean,
yeah,
in order to make it, that's what they're looking at.
yeah.
So, we came up with a clear number. Like if a good portion of players, paid $20 a month,
Yep.
like maybe what it could do is it could give them like the service structures,
And we
like
are going to
maybe
be posting this.
get all
We are going to be
service
posting this idea
structures.
and the numbers on uplandrevival.com too. So all this pitch, this idea, and then actual numbers that Kevin's talking about will all be on Upland Revival too. It's about projected ideas.
It's already up. It's already up.
Perfect. Exactly, my
So
man.
people can kind of go over
So,
there, check it out, see what
yeah,
they think. And
yeah,
again, we're looking for feedback, like
yeah,
we don't claim to have all of the information. I mean,
yeah.
this is a lot of information. So in order to be successful, like I've heard from multiple players where they're like, "Hey, this doesn't really make sense." And we went back, made some changes, or
Yep.
even added like some little quotes or some information to
It was
where
fact
it
check
didn't
us, bro. Fact.
yeah,
We
it didn't
want to
look
be
like
fact checked.
we were trying to be in one, particular road. We want people to think about it clearly and
Yes.
help us, because this is a community website, and
Yeah.
we want help, we want feedback, and
Yes.
like, trust me, we
Even
want
if
to
you
be
think
wrong.
K Twice is crazy and Kevin the Man is crazy, we love it. We want it. We want all the smoke. If you guys think we're crazy, it's cool. We know we're crazy. We know that we're different. We know that we're unique, and we know that we love Upland and we want to make a difference in it. So guess what? We are putting our money and our resources where our mouth is, and we are building out a community website unlike unrivaled anywhere else. And we're going to be doing things from this website that you have. I mean, we're just get ready. I mean,
Well, this is just
we're
the beginning.
yeah, yeah.
Like our Google Analytics are already taking off. Our Search Console results, we're really, like we're really starting to be attracted towards new players. Any search terms that are used, we're picking up a lot of information. Soon we'll be high up there in rankings, and we'll be able to guide and help new players to strategize, because we really
Yeah.
feel like there isn't really a great resource for people, and we want
Mm,
to help them to where they don't get player fatigue or they don't get burnt out.
yeah.
And I think that that's the most important thing. With everyone we agree with, that we disagree with on certain topics, we definitely have the same understanding that we need new players. In order to get new players in, it's very difficult. Someone could make a quick decision that really kind of puts a bad taste in their mouth, and we can help try to solve some of those issues quickly. Like
Yes.
especially like buying Upix in the Upix store, like that doesn't really make sense. Like especially if you purchase something and then find out on the secondary market that you could have got a better deal, that doesn't sound correct. Like we have our Spark issue.
The hard part is, dude, is that we should literally talk about this on Upland Revival too. It's like, dude, don't go buy Upix from the Upix store. Like, why would you do that when you can go buy a downtown prop or something for USD and flip it for 2-3x to UPX? Why would you do? Why would you? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's opportunities in Upland that I could show you that other people are taking advantage of, and probably taking advantage of it a little too much because we see everything because we are running the analytics, and trust us, we see everything. We know what y'all are doing, some of y'all.
Yeah.
But listen,
And
here's the
we have
deal.
something nice on that too.
Exactly. Don't. Yeah, exactly. Trust us, Upland. We got your back. You have no idea how much we got your back, Upland. We watch everything, and we are making sure that everything and everybody is up and up. Anyways, point being is we all love the game. We want the best for this game, right, Kev? That's undeniable. So when we
I mean,
post
why
things and
else
say
would we
things,
be wasting our time taking the criticism, being
yeah,
called social media bros when the
yeah,
most views you could get on social media are 200 to 300 views? I mean, that's ridiculous,
yeah.
to even consider that you could be like an influencer by putting out Upland content. That's just not
And
possible.
also, guys, too, if you guys are out there and you guys are supporting us, thank you guys so much. And you're supporting other influencers, I highly encourage that. I want you guys to go follow every other influencer that Upland has. Every person that's taking their time like this to do something for the community is something worth watching. And it's something worth noting, and it's never worth degrading. All right. So anyone that is putting their time and energy into something Upland related, give them support, show them love. I mean, listen, that's why we're all in this together, and that's the one thing that I love about Upland more than anything is the community. So continue to show that support, guys. We should, even if you dislike me and Kev, even if you don't like our opinions or who we are or whatever, that's perfectly fine. We can get past that. But here, we all want to support everybody and everything, and we all want to uplift each other, whether that's positive or whether that's constructive. We just don't want to be negative and nasty. So that's all that we want to do. No matter what you guys want to do or say, you guys can bring it. You guys can comment. We're not going to censor you. We're not going to edit things. In fact, when Kev sends me things, I get excited when I see criticisms and constructive criticisms from people that talk about, well, this, what about this? When Kev was talking about, there were some people that were saying, hey, that's not entirely accurate, and they would comment on it. The second that we saw that, boom, we flipped out. I was like, okay, perfect. Is everything going to be perfect and accurate? Mostly, but is all of it going to be?
Right.
No, probably not. And we love to hear it if we're not. We're not like my wife. Okay, I love to hear it when I'm wrong. All right. So it's
Hell
just one of
yeah.
those things. It's just one of those things, guys. We want to be here for the community, for Upland, and we're gonna continue to pour ideas. I mean, listen, I have so many ideas for Upland. Not even just the monthly thing, the discounts thing, the way to market to the masses, the way to actually tie this game together, the way to fix the merge mechanism, the way to fix the uppies, the way to give people utility the way that they deserve, the way to bridge crypto in and out on multiple big exchanges. I mean, I know how to do this, you guys. If you want my help, I'm telling you, I can get us on Coinbase. I'm just telling you, you want that? Call your boy. I'll get us on Coinbase. Okay? So there's no other things. We can do a lot of different things. So if you want to play with the big boys, come on our show. Let's talk about it. Let's work with it because we can make it happen. We can make anything happen. And I'm just telling you, I don't even know if that's even on your radar. But why wouldn't it be? I want it to be my radar so I can bridge in,
Well, it
bridge out
should
with
be any kind of, customer service orientated type, like establishment, a business, because Upland is a business. I mean, you
yeah.
have to take care of your customer, and all these players are your customer. And from what I hear in the community, a lot of people are burnt out by the fear of missing out tactics that are regularly taking
Because we're
place.
always missing out. We're
uh,
missing out for 5 years.
yeah, like it's pretty wild. So it's
It's not even FOMO
difficult.
anymore. It's SOMO. It's SOMO. It's save our MO. I don't know. It's SOMO. It's not even FOMO. It's SOMO. Save us. You know what I mean? Save our money. I don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
But again, we want this to win for everybody. And again, we're excited, and we're going to keep putting good factual information out there, good data. Stay tuned for Upland Revival. We're going to keep giving away more giveaways. We're going to be doing more fun things, creating utility within uplandrevival.com, creating, a viewership of a brotherhood, a family of people in the community of Upland so that we can all win this thing together and figure it out and have our brains make brain babies and make Upland be the best thing that's ever happened. And all of us figure out a way to market it to the masses and get it on all the big platforms and exchanges. And guess what? everyone that's here right now wins. Everyone that's watching this right now wins in 3 to 5 years if they do it the right way. Kev, you got any final thoughts for today, man?
Well, I mean, just that last statement, we've already been 3 to 5 years. So I don't know. I think that we'll be dead before, the game takes
Damn.
off.
Dude.
I mean, I hate to say
bro.
it, but we'll see. We'll see how many players stick around, like the years and years to come. It's like something needs to change. Like it's just logically does not make sense. We are stuck in the same spot that we were 6 months ago. We have not progressed when it comes to new players, active players logging in, the economy growing. I mean, there's so many different things that are holding us back. And together as a group, like, we want this to be rewarding for all of us, because the last thing that we want to do is tell all of our family members that, yes, they were right. We were crazy for playing the game.
But we can't be the only guys in Upland that are embarrassed to talk about Upland in front of our wives. Like no joke. Like me and Kev, like his wife will come on, she'll come on behind him, start talking shit to me, and him like, blah, blah, blah. My wife will start laughing at me. You guys are a bunch of nerds. You guys are a bunch of dorks, and I'm just like, I know, and I don't like. Here's the thing. I've got like a men's group. You know what I mean? I got a men's group here. I work with professional athletes. I've got 78 professional athletes. You know what I mean? The names I could name drop, like, did you wouldn't believe. And I will never tell them about Upland. And I want to, but I'm embarrassed. I could pick up a phone call and get endorsements from literally literally NFL, MLB. That's what I do. You know what I mean? So like I can literally get them on the phone and types of things and have them endorse this, but there's no way that I would sound silly trying to get them done. I've already done this once. I went to a Top Shots. Remember Top Shots before all that whole thing would happen too? That was like a big old thing, the Top Shots. Well, they actually sent me and someone else out to Milwaukee to go do, because we were one of the top collectors, right? So went out there and did all the fun thing with Top Shots and got to meet all the players, Bobby Portis. It was honestly a really cool event. But I was there with a bunch of NFT people, bunch of crypto people, and I told a couple guys about Upland. And some of them bought in. None of them still play today.
Right. And I remember those people.
Yeah, none of them still play today. So I mean, that's what I'm telling you, is that anyone that I've introduced to Upland no longer plays. It's embarrassing, and I don't want it to be embarrassing. I want it to be a connected metaverse so that anyone can understand it. I want to have an 18-year-old kid from Uruguay pop in there on his iPhone and say, "Oh, there's a metaverse, yada yada yada. Well, this is kind of cool." And yeah, maybe only spend 15, 20 bucks and then find a way to flip that and convert it, because he's smart and he finds opportunities in markets, which is Upland. Upland is one giant, massive, diverse universe, metaverse of markets that it can be. And that's all that we want to showcase too, to share with that. But I can't share that with anybody because it doesn't make sense to nobody that I talk to about it. Especially people that just want to come in, spend their money, do their fun things, come in, play the game. That is sometimes can be fun, not do all the little things that's also needed so desperately in this game. Because yes, as much as whales like us, Kev, that want to spend the $100 a month or $50 a month or 20 bucks a month, we also need the players that are going to do all the challenges and get it for free and play for free, play to earn, play to yield. That's that is perfectly fine.
To me, it sounds like we're turning into like a 10-year-old's game. Like we're farming, we're gardening. Like I mean,
we're petting
it
plants,
doesn't
bro.
really seem like an adult game anymore.
How are we petting plants, bro? We're gonna
pet plants. I mean, it's.
Hey, did you pet your plant today?
I don't even know if you can go plant a plant. I don't plan on planting a plant anytime soon. So
that's also part of our point. Is 60% of Upland right now is just like us, where we don't really understand it. There's not really a reason to do it really right now, except unless you're trying to earn the challenges. That's the only reason. If you're trying to do that, there's no reason to go and do that, because we don't really know what it's connected to. We don't even know what the uppies are connected to or how they're going to help enhance that experience. That's all that we want to know, is how are we going to tie this experience together to make it one big grand experience?
Look, it's not that that's all we want to know. I mean, like basically what would be nice is if you started a project, Upland, and you finish the project and then moved on to the next, not opening up 10 different projects at once.
Facts.
And then basically saying it's very difficult to maintain the Upland infrastructure, and the developers are working hard to make something happen.
100%, bro.
Like that's the biggest issue for me. It's like, start something, bring the value, let someone see the feel good, and I'm going to call this the return on investment. And it doesn't necessarily need to be the financial return on investment. It could be just the satisfaction of actually accomplishing something, because the fact that we never receive the satisfaction of accomplishing something, like that's a morale killer. And that's one of the reasons why we have so many inactive people. And that's difficult to bring in a new player and never give them the satisfaction of accomplishing anything. So, I mean, that's the biggest challenge that I see when it comes to the playing experience. And again, like maybe my 10-year-old, like maybe they'll want to play the planting and the farming and the farm life and this and that, but we didn't sign up in the beginning in the early 2020s to play a farming game. Like we really didn't do that. So I mean, we've adapted, we've changed, and we're trying to find the positive from all of this stuff, but we don't have any education that shows us anything positive from what we're doing anyways, because maybe I'd feel more motivated to farm something if I understood the reward that would take place from the actions that I'm doing. But as of right now,
can I point out an example?
No. Yeah, of course, bro. Go ahead.
Upland Kingdoms. There was an agenda. There was a motive. There was a reason to log in every day. I mean, it was brilliantly created. You know what I mean? And it gave us something to go. And it was based off of Upix. And there's certain type of things that you can utilize in that game. Why can't Upland put that together with Uppies? Why can't Upland put that together with anything else in their game dynamic? When Upland Kingdoms was here, it went from Upland Kingdoms that was such a diverse and you just awesome game in the game of Upland that made you want to play both, made you play Upland and come to play Upland Kingdoms.
Yeah, made a lot of purchases come on.
All day long.
A lot of
all day
building
long.
was going down. A lot of Spark utility was being used on a regular basis. I mean,
Upland
people
Kingdoms
really were
changed the
active
game for Upland. Upland Kingdoms probably saved Upland, especially because of all the buildings that were being built, all the apartments. Me and Acero, look, I mean, I could find. I did it out of spite. I was looking at it the other day. I built 40 apartments around his apartments just to do that because he was on the other team, right? So I was just being funny,
well,
and I was like,
you enjoy competitiveness, right?
Yes, and it had nothing to do with anything else.
You were rewarded by being whatever well, I don't even remember fully exactly all of the terms, but I mean, you were rewarded by being the winner. Like there is no reward for being the winner. There's no reward for putting your heart and soul into building a community. Like
there's no reward. There's no winner for merging. There's no for merging your Sparklet and hard-earned Upix and hard-earned money that you bought those Uppies with, and to spend your hard-earned Sparklet that you paid USD for, because that's the only way to get it rather than logging in every 7 days, right? It's the only way to get Sparklet in this game so far. So you're spending your hard-earned money to merge these Uppies to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you spend all that money to merge all the way to the top of those Uppies, and you got nothing for it but a little picture and a little card that has no value that they devalued for you. Just remember that, guys. Just remember, you paid your hard-earned your Sparklet to go through all that to merge all these cards.
To me, that's wild. And to be told that these are the future,
and then to devalue right after that.
Fear of missing out, and then, oh my gosh, we can't believe we made something successful. Cut it down crazy, immediately. Crazy, I don't know how any new player that started when Uppies came out and they started buying them for the floor prices at $20+ and then to be devalued in half. Was there no consideration for the new players? Or wait a minute, no, we don't have new players, and that's the problem.
crazy.
I mean, it's an abusive relationship. You know, like you know that if you found the people
maybe we like the punishment, bro. Dang.
Yeah, you found the people that you can abuse and get away with it, and you keep flicking those buttons and pushing them and pushing them, and you know, and I mean, and we're the people that keep getting the buttons pushed.
You are not wrong,
And
my
not
brother.
me anymore, man. I'm stronger now. You know, like I'm not I'm not buying these things until they bring utility to the table.
Okay. Okay. Well, you heard it here from Kevin the Man. I love it. I'm here for it because I want to bring the energy in again.
I'm tired of getting beat by Upland.
Yeah.
You know?
And yes, it may be controversial to some of you guys, but this is also educational and informational and spiritual. I mean, this is stuff that we're all just trying to freaking grow together.
We're always gonna have haters, man. I've had haters my whole life. You know, like I wouldn't be an owner of multiple businesses, yet like with millions of dollars of revenue coming in on a regular basis if I didn't have haters, if I didn't have people that believed in me. Like I mean, I don't listen to those people, you know, like because they're never going to keep me from accomplishing my goal.
No, and that's why we keep putting out what we're going to do every Monday, and all the things that we're doing with Upland Revival, all the tools, the videos, the content that we're going to be putting out. We got some really unique AI stuff coming. I mean, you guys don't even. This is going to be so sick, and with all integratable stuff. So we're going to be able to use. Anyways, I'm not going to give too much away, but this is going to be very integratable, very interactionable, and we're just going to bring a lot of traffic to Upland,
and we're going to
hopefully try and attract new, hopefully attract new players.
Yeah, like in 5 years, we're gonna bring out some new features. So you guys stay tuned, okay? Just 5 years from now. I know you can hold on. I've seen you hold on for 5 years already. So just hold on. Maybe we'll get it out in 4 years. You know, like maybe 3.5. But this is this is going to be the best thing that you've ever had in your life, and all you have to do is wait 5 years. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm dead, bro. All right, I'm gonna cut Kevin off here. We love you guys. We love the community. We love Upland. Catch us on Upland After Dark.
2 years, but 1 year. Okay,
Kevin.
Maybe in 6 months.
Where are you gonna catch us on Friday, Kev? Upland After Dark, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. PST this week on Friday.
I mean, I still need to communicate with El Slack. He's actually here in the chat. So
that's my boy. I already told him I'm in,
ready
bro.
for us, man. K Twice is ready. Friday.
Oh, we're bringing it. We're bringing the house, bro. So bring the beer, bring the wine, bring whatever it is, bro. It's Upland After Dark. We getting naughty and nasty, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro. I'm bringing the dirt. I'm bringing the juice. I'm bringing all of it, bro. So get ready.